Alright guys, so the first trade of this week ended up being GBP AUD. We did break below this zone. However, it's just retesting previous structure on the daily. It has this beautiful tweezer bottom right here. Beautiful tweezer bottom. The 4 hour is still bullish, so we're still buying at a 4 hour high or low. 2 hour is got 40 minutes left on it, but it still created this tweezer bottom. 1 hour ended the tweezer bottom and had an engulfing and a pullback. So we are in this trade somewhere around here, and it started going. Got in on the pullback on the 5 minute. Oh, excuse me. But that's basically my entry reasoning. I've got a 35 pip stop loss. We got our take profits on daily structure. Oh wow, if we can see it. We've got take profits here and here. This could be another one, but I'm hoping we break above that. I believe that's the neckline. Yeah, that's the neckline of the inverted head and shoulders. I'm hoping we break above, potentially add another position to it. We'll see how it plays out. You may see these in trades. The GBP I'm still just holding from last time, and AUD NZD I just entered this one on a personal account on this rejection from this zone pullback. Breakout. It was just a breakout of this 15-minute. Yeah, I entered off this breakout candle, basically just above this structure right here. Stops below round psych level, as a just kind of like a sniper entry, I guess. Euro NZD I also entered on my own. I think I entered on the pullback on something. Oh, the pullback after this 1 hour candle. I entered on just a personal account. It's just kind of counter trend, I believe, and not really ideal. We've got bullish weekly market structure, so I think we could come down here before potentially going to the upside. And yeah, I am potentially looking at entering this as the second trade on the funded account for FXFI. So if we get beautiful engulfing here come London session, I don't think it's gonna happen anytime relatively soon. I think we're gonna have something like this or this around here before we get our entry, but I'll be looking for an entry around this level. Guys, so we got stopped out of this. Jesus, me, crying. We got stopped out of this first position. I do believe it was just not the best entry. I didn't ever have my break of structure. Maybe I could have been in with larger stops. However, I was at work when this happened, about 8 or 9. And I got an alert. This 1 hour broke structure, and we got this 4 hour engulfing over these two dojis. So I think price pulled back a little bit. I entered on that pullback, and geez, I didn't realize that was on 3x. Price broke this 1 hour structure. I entered on this pullback, previous structure point, engulfing candlestick right there. That's my entry, and it was going straight into profit. I don't know what happened. News or something came out, and this is where price is currently sitting. Just a little bit of drawdown, but we are in another position for GBP AUD. I did enter USD JPY. This 1 hour did exactly what I wanted. It broke below this structure point right here. It gave us a pullback. Our 15-minute broke structure below this point right here. Entered the trade. 1 hour engulfing, and it started going our direction. We're just having a little bit of drawdown right now. I entered CHF JPY as like my pair to go with USD JPY. I don't know what about it. I liked the I loved the retest of the structure point, and I think it was just in coordinates with, no, maybe we had this 30-minute engulfing candle at the same time we had this 30-minute morning star 1 hour engulfing rejection from area of interest, rejection from round psychological level, 2 hour rejection doji from EMA around psychological level, area of interest, previous structure point, all the confluences we would want, 15-minute break of structure, and the 1 hour. I guess it's literally barely engulfing. If you just go like this, you can see we barely engulfed, but it was engulfing this candlestick with all those rejections, so I felt confident enough to take that trade. These are the only 3 trades we are in on the personal account, or on the funded account. We are in this one still on the personal account. Realistically, I should be holding this. We could be up 1-6 right now. However, also I just didn't like this entry. Like, I didn't see anything clean enough to take it from this rejection, especially after this loss right here. I wanted to make sure I had that break of structure, just for that extra confidence. So that's why I'm not in this one on the personal account. And I won this little trade on a funded, on a personal account. I got this little inverse head and shoulders, broke below this zone. I like this trade. Little degen 5-minute break of structure. I mean, it wasn't really a break of structure, it was a retest of structure. It was a retest of this neckline. Yeah, and I think I got in during this engulfing, right after this engulfing. What was it? Maybe it was a 1-minute break of structure. Oh, yeah, so I got in after the 1-minute break of structure, 5-minute engulfing. And I got in this trade. So these are, and then I got in a second position as well after I closed profits. I wanted to capitalize a little bit more after this breakout of this zone and engulfing on the 15-minute, I think. And then I think I entered during this candlestick. Yeah, I waited for this engulfing, and then I was going to enter right here, but I was just waiting a few seconds and got the entry right there. So these are the current trades. Yes, we are in a little bit of drawdown, but just going to set and forget. This one's a personal account, so these 3 I will keep you more updated on. Okay, well, we're done with this pair for the week, because, or at least for now, for the night, I'm done looking at it. News came out. I guess there was like a press conference or cash rate. The AUD news just completely annihilated my my trade. So don't really want to chase it. I already took 2 entries on it, so I'm calling it good. Alright, let's talk. I don't even know where to start. Um, let's just say this was a bad week. Very bad, very emotional, very um I've screwed up a lot. So we see our first entry here. There was no break of structure. It was just a hour engulfing. We got stopped out. This was a better entry in my opinion. We had the 1 hour engulfing and a break of structure. But trade just went the other direction. It literally just sold off. So I stopped after I lost this one about Tuesday. However, then after that, I got into USDJPY multiple times. This one was on a personal. This one was the funded. We got stopped out. Should have closed it when we closed the personal account, to be honest. Here's the other one. We got stopped out. We entered after this doji. Rejection, potential, reverse, and then we had this morning star. I was feeling good. Evening star, I was feeling great, and then we got stopped out. So we got another entry around here in this area. I think I entered this position after this engulfing. 30-minute break of structure. Yeah, break of structure. I entered this position on the pullback of this engulfing. 30-minute break of structure. And I got in this position as well on a 5-minute retracement to EMA. So I got in this trade right after this engulfing. Yeah, those are USDJPY and GBP AUD. We also entered one position on CHF and this one got stopped out. We were thinking about entering this one. We never did. Geez, if I can get over there. So we entered this position based off of, I believe, this engulfing. And we got in like on this candle, and then it just completely started reversing. I need to be more patient, honestly, because I should not have chased USDJPY. I over risked on this trade. I risked about, I don't know, 2.5%, I think, and just it ate the account. Let's just say we've got a long week ahead of us. We're gonna be risking very low amounts just to build up that capital again. But yeah, just be more selective and more patient. I was just dealing with some shit and I let it affect the charts. Honestly, just impatient. I still like USDJPY for sells if we have a pullback to this area. We just have that beautiful daily engulfing candlestick. Everything's bearish now, so I'll wait for a retest probably. I mean, that's a good area. If it pulls back into either of these two areas, I'll be interested in the sells. So area of interest 1 and area of interest 2 for the sells to the downside. And I'll create a breakdown video later, but I just wanted to get I've just stayed off the chart after Wednesday. I was done after I took the L on this. Oh, I also took one tiny trade on USD freaking CAD right here. Took this trade and got stopped out. It was literally just fucking chasing again. I was like, oh, we had it, we hit it, hit this area of interest, rejected, I'm late, like get in as soon as possible and it'll keep going, and then didn't happen. This trade we got freaking stopped out. We'd be up in this one. So just kind of irritating, honestly. I'm disappointed in myself too. I know what I should be doing and I'm not doing it, so I just need to fucking lock in.